Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine in. Just let the sun shine. So, what do you guys think? Do you date people? Solar kind of group? Sunny, happy kind? Wouldn't it be nice? I mean, that would be my what's my fantasy, my dream life. Heaven, probably. Because I can't even imagine, whenever you think about, well, I know there's going to be some nice people here in the future, though. So, what would my dream life be? Everyone knows what my dream life would be, you know? I was listening to CJ the other day, and he's talking about the enemy, hopefully. He was saying, oh, they just want it all handed to them. And I was like, well, who don't? I mean, or whom wouldn't? I mean, one of my big prayers is, for the longest time, it was, help me, get us through. And then finally, whenever, it wasn't there, um, now, now it's like, can't the doors just open up and we go ahead and go to heaven? Is there some reason that we need to go through some life? I mean, other than those people getting, rewarded again, which I want no reward for these people. As far as I can tell, the evil witch has been continuously at it, and she is the one who's been thieving from us, just like in the beginning. Damn thing was doing. And all I can tell you is you continue to do that and you'll burn and you'll die and you'll be miserable and it'll be terrible and terrible and terrible, and it'll be every manner of horror and problem will befall you. That's and that's just to begin with. See what I'm saying? Because we have no love of the darkness. We have no love of anyone in the darkness, as far as I can tell. Is Willie Nelson a good man? Well, he said he didn't live a good life. He lived the night life. But boy, he surely was a good entertainer, and he did provide us with some entertainment, some nice songs to sing along with. So are there those of the night that I can appreciate and have enjoyed? Most certainly. Do they have any redeeming value? Well, I believe so. I believe many of them can come back and become day again, as a matter of fact. Some of these, though, on the other hand, like the Princess of Darkness, see, you don't get a term like that unless you become the darkness. And that means you're not the day. You're not sunny. Not in any way. Not that I mean, you might be able to be good at faking it, but, Last night, I think I put out a message, but I made a prayer and stuff not long after that, and here they showed up, the evil, wicked, flying overhead. Either that or her, what I would think is her master, Vader. And because that's what's been presented to me, they were always together, and she's always looking up at them like they are the god or something, and they know it all, and because how much they lust for and respect power, and to me it seems like they're protege. I mean, they were there helping them in their porn career, and I mean I found evidence of that too, and so it seems to me like they've been together a long, long, long time. Now, why the enemy, who has been identified to me by heaven and himself as my enemy? Okay, the guy, the guy who I was looking at is, oh, him, oh, it's Vader. Only you don't know that it's evil Vader, but it's so hilarious whenever when you look back. If you're on the outside of it, you don't have to feel any of it. You don't have to be Luke, hearing, "Oh, Luke, I am your father," so you can go, "No," and just let go, right? Literally, actually let go and fall off into space, right? Um, but yeah, that's why whenever they talk about, this, they're well, again, no story they have means anything. It has no validity because why? It's from a group of dragons, the liars. That's what they do. You know, one minute she's your spouse, then another minute she's your daughter. Another story, she's, well, let's see, we'll come up with something. A twin flame or what is a soulmate, which is all a bunch of garbage made up by the darkness. There's no such things. There really isn't. There's only fixations and obsessions. And I understand that some people become obsessed with that which is sunny, or that which they consider or see and feel as love. And it's the funniest thing to me that, they've described that individual as someone who loves you, but yet anytime they get around you, then they have to act out and act like they hate you or hurt you or do this or do that. And of course, there is that one part of them that what that is make me a martyr. I'm going to needle you until you bash me in the mouth and shut me up. And then I'm a martyr and I can be, oh, look what they've done to me. They were mean to me. All that. That or they do want to be put in their place. Well, they're going to be put in their place. That's absolutely guaranteed. Everyone will be put in their place. Everything has a place, and to that place it shall go. That's the truth of it. The problem, I guess, is that this whole thing of you've played the game a certain way, which was to alienate us and to, I'll put it to you like this, you've committed yourself to a losing strategy. The strategy of, well, your will is greater than mine, and I'm going to do this, that, or blah, 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 and I'll show you, and we'll see who's the bigger dog, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not a dog. And your will is not bigger than mine, and no, you can't do everything that I can do. You just try shining. Try beaming love at people. See if you can do that. You can do that. Well, then you're on course to being something like. Uh-oh. I hear Indiana calling me, so it must be an emergency. I'll have to talk to you guys later. But again, those of you of the day who, have been loving us and helping us, gosh, I'm just going to love you so very much. I know. And because I just already feel it. And you know what? You're inspiring me not just to be better, okay, and let go of some of these last little earthly things that I've been indulging, but to have, the thing of it is the victory is programmed in. Nothing will be settled for less than the victory. And that's just the way it is, because that's the way we're built. And yay for the good Lord that did build us in such a way. It would be nice if there could have been some type of peaceful type of arrangements made, peaceable stuff. But it seems like what it is that I'm getting completely over and over and over again. I'm not going to say this is what it is because I don't want to lock you into this. Because I'll tell you right now that any of them that I have been dealing with spiritually, energetically, could and can come to me and speak to me conventionally, using their mouth and making sounds and, all that, like humans do. And that might make headway in some direction. But of course, it opens up a two-way conversation at that point, which I'm not sure you want. But in any case, that's all on them. Things will work out, if they want to be diplomatic and stuff, they can do that. But if you continue on just trying to force things a certain way, that'll never work out. So just to let you know. And of course, it won't be long before we've got this going on, and we're going to leave the valley. And no, you won't be flying over us anymore, and you won't be following us around anymore, because we'll have too many people with us. You will never get close to us. So look at this time now as your last opportunities to have a conversation with us, if you were inclined to do so. Because at this point, as you can tell, I can't really care about any of it. I can't care about the darkness or any of them that I've known in darkness because I don't want to put myself at risk in any way. Again, I did renounce already today Satan and the demonic and all the forces of darkness, shadow and night. And I'm glad and happy that God, the good God of light and life, heaven and sky, has, the good blues has rooted me in the house of heaven, in the house of the good Father of light and life, and makes me completely and totally unavailable to all witches and sorcerers, their magic, and their energies. That's one of the things that the witch has been doing, is getting a little bit, and through people that kept visiting next door and flying over and stuff like that, getting a certain amount of energy onto us here with us, so that they can then get enough of themselves here to reach in and grab at the money. So again, heaven, I pray that the Princess of Darkness and all of them of darkness who are completely cut off from us, and I'm completely unavailable to them, and there's just no way for them to get any of their stuff here. There's just no doors or avenues open for them, and if they did somehow manage to get anything here, that it would just be swept away. So, and we rebuke them as well and renounce them, and of course any and all agreements that any of them may have claim to have with us or try to make with us. Again, heaven makes it impossible for anything of the darkness or their contractors to partner themselves with me or marry me, whichever term you might want to use, because I am the day. I am the day, and I haven't made no agreements with the darkness. I'm not in partnership with him, and we won't be in partnership with any of them. We haven't married any of them. I'm not in true love because I don't love any of them. I'm not going to risk myself in any way, shape, or form for anyone of darkness. Okay? We're just going to go forward with the help of the day, with the help of those that do love us and care about us and don't want to harm us and don't have any need to do so either. I'm not the darkness. I'm not of the darkness. Even if I am in the darkness, just like the world, I'm not the world. I'm not of the world. If I'm at the bus stop, I'm not of the bus stop. I'm just there. And we're going to be leaving. Thanks so very much for your understanding. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your love. Thanks for all that you do to help. God bless you. May the heavens above bless you and protect you and guide you in all you do.